Hi folks, welcome to another Boats and Bits. In this episode I'm going to cover these very fancy night vision binoculars I got on Aliexpress. What I'm going to do is check to see what's in the box, then charge it up, and because it's got a recorder built in, we can actually do some videos hopefully later on once it gets dark. Don't expect it to be as good a quality as the GoPro that I used to record these here, but it'll at least give you an opinion how it comes out. Why I think these be useful on the boat? Well, if you're out at night and it's dark and your lights, you don't want to basically ruin your night vision. I think something like this here obviously be great just to see in the dark basically. So what we'll do is check what's in the box. So unboxing our digital binoculars. Just comes with the actual, what looks like binoculars, but what it actually is a screen. IR, so it's basically got a light, so that's basically how it does the infrared. It actually pumps out basically a big light, but it's invisible to the naked eye, so whenever you're looking at it outside you can't see anything, but whenever you look through the screen you can actually then see everything. And there's just this camera, there's actually a wee zoom, so it is kind of like an optical zoom on it as well as digital. There is, in this version you can get them with SD cards. I didn't get this one with an SD card as I've tons of them. Comes with a USB-C charger and a wee cloth for the screen and a micro SD card reader, even though it doesn't come with a card. It also comes with which I've put on already. So having this charged up now, so what we'll do is have a look at the buttons. So on the side you'll see the USB charging port and the micro SD, which I've done. So if we close, I always hate that. Yeah, so there's a wee rubber catch. That's it now. Yeah, so there's 5 buttons. There's the one I showed earlier, and then there's the tripod stand, which I'll show later on. I'm gonna wait till dark and then show. I'll take a wee video outside here where I'm gonna video and something I lane. So I'll take a video in daylight using my normal GoPro, and then what we'll do is we'll take this at night and see how the range goes and things like that there. So if we turn it on, just hit it here. If we hold it for 3 seconds, I think it is, and it comes up with this here. And at the minute, you probably can't really see, but it kind of just shows the inside of my office. Now there's buttons here, so if I hold this, these 2 buttons here, so these are multi-function. So if I click this once, it switches over to IR mode, so it basically turns in black and white. And if I take it off, click it again, if I click that one, yeah, it clicks off. If you hold it, it zooms in and out, so I'm zooming out, zooming in, and then there's a mode, so you can switch between. So you click it once, brings up a settings screen, so there's things like Wi-Fi, so we can turn Wi-Fi on, and we'll show that working in a minute. We have backlight resolution 4K. Well, it's interesting to see if it is actually 4K. W8 EV, and this is where my eyes are a bit wonky. Audio, yes. Data tags, you can put the date, auto off, English format, so you can do the usual reset and things like that there. So we hit mode again, so if we hold mode, that's where it goes into photo mode. And if we hit mode again, if we hold it, sorry, and then it goes into view, so we can actually then view. And then if we go back again, and then we're back to the video. The snap button is obviously just record, so if you've got it in photo mode it'll take a photograph. If you've got it in video mode like I have here now, it'll take a video. So what we'll do is in the dark then we'll take some videos to show the range and the optical zoom and things like that there. What it also has is an app which allows you to connect to it and sort of see on this your screen remotely what is actually coming up here. So I'll show that here now. So for the app, there is a QR code, and it's on Google Play and Google and Apple, and you search for road cam, but if you just use this here, I'm assuming it kind of works for dash cams and other stuff. It's probably a generic board on it. So if we have here, so we turn the Wi-Fi on, so we go back to mode and then switch this. So then if you use the up and down to move through the menu options, and if I click the bottom snap and then hit, so now we're connected. So what we'll do is go back to the app. It should be on here. So it's a road cam, which now is coming up. Yeah, so we can actually now see, and we can take photographs and we can do stuff. So the infrared's on, so you'll see the black and white. What we'll do now is set it up outside. So what I'll do is I'll take a quick video just outside where I want to test. So it's a long sort of lane like that there, and I'll work out the distance, and I'll give you an idea sort of how far the light shines and how far you can actually see in the dark. So this is the laneway here. You can see up the top. So what we'll do is, nice sunny day. Yeah, what we'll do later is get the camera, the binoculars, and set them just on a tripod there, and then take some videos with that in the pitch black, and I'll take a side by side with the GoPro just to show the difference. So you probably can't see me at the minute, and this is about as dark as I can get at this time of year. As you can see, it's about 11:30 at night here in Northern Ireland, and it's still a bit of twilight, but I think it's dark enough now you can see the lane there that I videoed earlier. So hopefully what I'll be able to do now is show this working, which obviously you can't see. So yeah, can't see anything here. Okay, let's see if I get this thing turned on. So that's pretty clear now, and if I'm not mistaken we can, so that wasn't even IR on. It's actually a lot better low light than my, so that's it with IR on now. See, I can't see that with my eyes. And we're connected. Now what I can do is go into my office where I'll be able to actually see me. There's a bit of 3D printing going. Okay, so let's have a look. Yeah, so that was a good test there. So if we have a look now on the phone, you should see, so if I do this, now you can see up the lane as you could earlier. Yeah, so the night vision digital binoculars I should say, seem to be a good job. There's good optical zoom, so they do actually work. You know, you could probably say you'd like a digital camera or something, but these actually have optical zoom here, kind of like normal binoculars. Before you even start doing the digital, whenever you use digital, it's kind of crap anyway. But the optical zoom is by default. You see, whenever you're looking through these here, you are looking zoomed in. The IR is good for night, even without the IR turned on, the big 3-watt bulb. It's actually better in low light than the GoPro that I'm using, even with the GoPro in low light mode. A couple of other features, obviously you've got the actual recording facility, so you can stick an SD card in and that there. The Wi-Fi, so you can actually view it remotely, as I sort of demonstrated as well. And of course, you know, they're very cheap, so 45 quid. So I think nice wee addition to the boat, especially if you're sort of sailing sort of at night time and stuff like that there, maybe getting caught out. And you know, it's no size and not very heavy, so it's not going to take up much room in the boat. But what I'll do is I'll stick a link down below where you can pick up this yourself if you want to find out more, and I'll stick discount codes and all the usual stuff. So if you check out the description, you'll see all that stuff down there. Alright, well, thanks for watching, folks. If you'd like to click like on the video, it would be much appreciated, and subscribe on the channel even better. The channel's got loads of sort of wee cheap hacks and tips like this here, so if that's the type of thing you're into, certainly give us a wee subscribe. Other than that, I shall see you all again soon. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Bye.